What's up with everybody? It's your boy Chedda Loc right here with another installment of Trill Spill. Shit, today I got the homeboy Highway Yella and my homegirl Mary Lee, my co-host today. Yes, sir. Oh, what's up with it, man? Shit, appreciate you coming through.
Oh, man, you know.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Nothing, man. It's nothing, man.
Yeah, I know you got a lot you want to let these people know and shit, bro. But what you got going?
Man, it's on everything, man. I mean, you know, if you know, you know. You know, I'm really pushing this highway gang shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Highway
like, this, if you know me, you know that I live that shit. For real, for real. And sometimes I probably sleep 2 nights out of a week.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody gonna do this shit. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. I gotta do it. I gotta be a father, gotta be a rapper, gotta be a son, gotta be the uncle.
Yeah.
All that, you feel me? And you know.
And no days off.
No days off. None.
Feel you. Yeah. The Highway Gang, bro, that's the label.
Yeah.
That's the click.
Yeah.
Already. How'd you come up with that Highway Gang? Let me know what that is.
Yeah. Long story short, man. I was actually living in Miami. You know what I'm saying? I was down there in Miami chilling, you know, doing what I do. And I ended up having to move back to Texas.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to come like straight back, so I said, man, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna hit a couple of spots. So I left Miami and went to Atlanta. Had a partner there. We kicked it 2 or 3 days, got some work in. Left from there, I went to Memphis. Chilled with my family in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Got family there. I still didn't really like going back. Still really didn't want to go to Texas, man. So I said, man, you know, I'm going to Michigan.
This was all in one trip, just
one trip.
City to city.
It's all in a week. It's all in a week, literally. So I left from Memphis. I went to Detroit, Michigan. And I chilled in Detroit. I had an uncle up there I haven't seen in a while. I went up there chilling. Left from there, went to Chicago. While I was in Chicago, I was with a classmate from back home in Louisiana. And I get a Snapchat, random Snapchat from this girl from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Never met her. I mean, none of that. I swear to God, never met her, none of that.
Yeah.
She was like, man, you know, I went by Yella Boy back there. I wasn't Highway Yella yet. So, you know, she was like, man, you need to come up here. We fuck with your music tough.
Milwaukee.
I said, yeah. And it's snow on the ground. You know, we ain't used to that shit. We
nah.
But, you know, they keep their roads clean and shit up there. So, you know, it was cool to tip down and whatever. Yeah. Man, I'm in a Cadillac. Old Cadillac.
Yeah.
You put 93 in that motherfucker, so you can imagine how much money I done spent on gas hitting all these places.
Oh, yeah, a lot of gas.
Gas was $3-4 back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, it's like 2:30 in the morning. Man, I get to Milwaukee, man. I mean, I ain't tripping. I ain't never scared to go nowhere. I'm solo. Man, I pulled up to the club where she was at. Man, they literally rolled out the red carpet. I never seen that shit. Not for me.
Yeah.
They rolled the red carpet out, man. I'm talking about I walked in there, man, they were playing my music, the songs I had out at the time. I'm like, damn, how the hell y'all get this shit?
Damn, that's what's up.
You
All
know
the way in
what I'm talking
Milwaukee.
about? So I met homegirl and her husband, man, you know, they took care of me up there. They treated me like I'm Jesus down there.
Yeah.
So man, we sitting there drinking, shooting pool, and this girl busts out and say, man, I'm gonna start calling you Highway Yella. I'm like, nah, man, that shit sound corny than a motherfucker. That's all you do is hit the highway. I be watching you every day, different city on your snap. And I'm, you know, like I said, we drinking, so I'm like, oh man, that shit goofy.
Yeah.
So, you know, as we kicked it and I left. And I said, I don't get no sleep. I said, you know what, I'm finna go to Louisiana, I'm finna go home. So as I'm leaving, at this time, it's probably like 3-4 in the morning. So I'm done left Milwaukee. And so of course I ended up pulling over. I finally got tired, finally crashed out and shit. Pulled over at a rest area, whatever. I got up, I'll never forget, I was at a Shell gas station. I stopped in Missouri. I done sold up a little bit by then. And you know, I was like, damn. So Highway Yella shit got a little ring to it. I made a post. I made a post on Facebook. I already had called my logo designer. I've been dealing with the same logo designer for 15 years. He designed all this shit.
Yeah, that shit's clean.
Yeah, he designed all that shit. So I had him to make that logo, and I posted it. And like I said, if you know, you know.
Just took off from there.
Took off from there. Everything changed. You know, everybody that was down on my team. I mean, we still Player Land Entertainment. That's the actual label. You know, Highway Gang is just more the clique. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like a couple months later, right after that, that's when I ended up joining Swishahouse and shit. So
around what time was this? You remember what year it was?
2018. Yeah, it was the last. It was like November 2018 when I joined Swishahouse.
That's when Watts put the piece and chain on you.
Yeah.
Swishahouse made it official.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been in this music industry?
Since I know what rapping was, you know what I'm saying. Ever since I first heard Too Short of UGK, it was up for me, right then and there. You know, but
what was the first UGK song you heard?
Tell Me Something Good.
Yeah, tell me something good.
See, that album came out in like 92, 93, so I was like probably 8 or some shit. But my daddy had Too Short like on the A track.
Yeah.
Shit, A track was just probably finna go out of style. He had Too Short on the A track. I'm talking about Too Short with the fucked up grill.
The A track, that was before cassettes and shit.
Before cassettes. Yeah,
throwback.
Yeah, for real. It been there. I'll never forget. We was in California. We was living in California. My daddy was in the military. We was in California, and he had Too Short. That's all he was playing. Too Short. And ever since I heard that shit, I'm like, man, someday I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't. You know, of course, I didn't know how to. But I always say little raps here and there in my head, little shit like that. I couldn't cuss. So I didn't really want to do nothing with it because I wanted to say the same shit they were saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm 7 years old. My mama still don't play that shit to this day. You know what I'm saying?
So when did you drop your first album? Do you recall?
Man, I dropped my actual first. You mean like? Well, I dropped a tape called Way Below Zero. I never forget. I was 14 years old. We recorded that motherfucker on the our stereo. You had to one take everything. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up, you had to start all over.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
before all the garage band and all that shit around.
All that shit. I'm talking about you had to one take everything. And I did. I never forget. I still had that. Me and Mr. Lee and a couple other guys been talking about like taking that same project, cause it wasn't but like 9 songs. I was gonna 23 them motherfuckers. Yeah. Cause one of them, I'm telling you, man, like the same way I rap today was the same way I rap then. Ain't nothing changed.
Hard to change like $100 bill.
Man, ain't changed at all, man. Nothing. Probably the tone of my voice changed because I was younger, but the same style I've been rapping the same way ever since. It was called Player Made. Me and my dog Tank Dog. Like. That was the first song that I actually got attention for. I mean, of course, I've always got attention for freestyle. That's what I'm known for, really. A lot of people know me for the freestyle shit. Because I'm a screwhead. You know what I'm saying? Come up on Screwdo, click a Swishahouse, and you a rapper, you ain't got no trouble but to rap like them.
Yeah. They coming down shit.
Yeah, they coming down. They coming down ain't dead, man.
Y'all heard that Trill shit, Trill Spill. Tell us about Coming Down Ain't Dead, bro. How'd you start that movement? Is this because of let me say it like this? Like, is this because of how the house music is nowadays? You know, like that's how shit kind of changes up, shit.
That's part of it. Well, that came together because, you know, in Texas, that sound is gonna be the same regardless, no matter how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you go to other places, and I just happened to be in Kentucky. I was happened to be in Kentucky, and the music out there it's not this shit, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that our shit need to be back like it was back in 2005, back when, you know, when Mike Jones and Flip and all them, he got them deals and shit, you know what I'm saying? When they got to see the coach, I felt like that shit needed to come back. And like I said, that's my favorite thing to do. That's my favorite thing to do. So man, I said, man, if I'm gonna go all out with this shit, man, I need to come up with something to make people review this shit again, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know what I was gonna call it, but I knew I was gonna do something. So I didn't know what I was gonna call it. It's in the height of COVID, I swear to God. This was in the height of COVID. Me and Lil Kiki had a show in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I got a partner from up there named Dre. I say his name in every interview. That's how you know I ain't lying. I see his name in the interview because he was there. So we still was talking about it. He was like, man, I can't wait for you to drop this new project, man. These boys gonna start coming down again and all that shit. And we both looked at each other and said, man, Coming Down ain't dead.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute. Coming Down ain't dead. I said, yeah, that's it. And Kiki was right there when we said, he said, hell yeah, Coming Down ain't dead. He said it too. Yeah. And ever since then, so that's when the movement started. Yeah. The actual song came after that. And I just wanted to do a movement. I didn't think about doing no album called that, nothing. Of course I wanted to do a song called that. Yeah. So after I did the song, that song, Coming Down Ain't Dead, I don't give a damn how old I get, how far down the line I get, I will always perform that song. Because before I dropped Coming Down Ain't Dead, I never got paid off rap. And I always advise other people, man, just because I don't give a damn how old you are, how young you are, how old a song is, it don't mean shit if everybody ain't heard it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I dropped Coming Down Ain't Dead, that shit just spread. And that would set everything off, man, and it was up from there. Yeah. For real. I'm talking about, man, motherfuckers saying Coming Down Ain't Dead in Egypt. I ain't bullshit. Like, Coming Down Ain't Dead in Japan. Like,
coming down everywhere.
I got receipts on all of them. They all coming down everywhere now. And that's been kind of the politics in Houston, because you got most of these guys that been in Houston just been in Texas, so they ain't seeing the outside. They don't care about what happens on the outside because they getting all their money here. Yeah. And which is great. If it was me, if it was work like that for me, I'd be cool with it too, but it don't. So I had to go to Arkansas, I had to go to Mississippi, Florida, Kentucky. I'd have been to all these places screaming that shit. And when I first started screaming at people, but at first it was like, oh man, don't nobody want to hear that ABC 1, 2, 3 ass shit. I said, all right, stay tuned, baby. Next thing you know, I dropped that Coming Down Ain't Dead. Oh shit, man, yo, you want bullshit. So, you know, like I said, when I said I was gonna do that shit, I had faith in it. I didn't have no doubt in my mind that I didn't think twice, nothing. I just did the shit. And it worked, and it's still working. Now I got Coming Down Ain't Dead 1, 2. I'm finna drop 3. And I already got 4.
When is that 3 dropping?
Well, I'm trying to drop it in December. Yeah, I'm trying to drop it in December.
Who you got on that?
Tell us a secret.
Oh, it's a surprise for everybody.
It's a secret.
See, Coming Down Ain't Dead 3 is I call it Coming Down Ain't Dead 3, the end of an era. I'm gonna wait till that part of it comes up, but by the time you finish watching this, they get through watching it, they gonna know why I called it Coming Down Ain't Dead 3, the end of an era. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I got some motherfuckers on there though.
Okay. Got some baby hitters
on. Part 3 is just something I'm trying to get off the archives for other reasons. But part 4, that's the motherfucker. Yeah. That's the motherfucker. I'm talking about, I already got Tom on there. I already got Kiki on there. I got Les on there. I got
You gonna have Chedda Loc and just kidding.
Hey,
when they drop songs, coming soon.
If it don't make Coming Down Ain't Dead, every time I go to the studio, I record for at least 3 or 4 different projects. So if we go to the studio today, you never know, it may make this project or that one, but it's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in just, I know a lot of kids that go to the studio just concentrate on working on one song, man. If I can't drop 5 or more, I ain't going. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I have so much to say. I have that much to say.
Like Pimp C, what he used to say, he used to do like 2-3 songs a day type shit. Stayed working.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, talking about that Coming Down shit in the Highway gang. I was looking at some of your videos, bro, and you really do be everywhere. You be all cities, all the states. I seen you were some in West Texas, out there in Midland. You in Midland?
Oh yeah.
You want to tell me about that? How was it being out there in Midland with them West Texas boys?
Man, I got a lot of stories about West Texas. I got acquainted with West Texas because I ended up working out there. That's how I ended up there. But
out there in the oil fields.
Yeah. If you ain't getting no money, if you from anywhere besides West Texas and you ain't going to West Texas to get some money, you're not gonna like it out there. I'm gonna be straight up. Especially if you coming from a city like Dallas or Houston. You know what I'm saying? It's only one club everyone go to. You got one mall. If you depending on what side of town you stay on, you gonna go to that Walmart or that Walmart.
Yeah.
Like for real, for real.
Yeah.
And there's so many people from out of town be there. You know what I'm saying? It's very overpopulated.
Yeah, it's definitely getting bigger
Oh
out there.
hell yeah,
Really?
they building every time I go out there, they done build some more shit. But when I first moved out there, man,
You were in Midland or Odessa?
yeah, I was in
Or
Midland.
Odessa?
I was in
Yeah.
Midland, and my homegirl Naomi, I ended up we got acquainted on Facebook, but she was throwing the shows and shit out there. So you know, at the time, I'm in that kind of locals. I'm on that local level at the time. So you know, you just pull up and try to network and shit. So when I pulled up there, and that's when I met them respected Du Boys.
Booster. I
Yeah,
rock
that's
you to
when
homeboy
that's
Booster,
when I
man.
met them, man, and I kind of did my research on them, and at the time they was like running West Texas, man.
Yeah, they
The
were definitely doing their thing out
The
there.
boy running West Texas, man, and shit. And at the same time, I met my partner Caleb. He's down with my shit. He been down with my shit since then. He Highway gang out there. He said he out there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said it was. I ain't gonna say it was easy, because that's if you can get good in Midland and Odessa, man, you could get good anywhere. That place is hard to get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? It took a while, and it was times where like, man, I don't even want to fuck with West Texas like that. But the last round while I was living there, I put together this West Texas album. And that's when I did the Midland and Odessa song, and I didn't even like the motherfucker.
Is that the one that y'all did the video to on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah. And man, that song has got like 10 million views on TikTok, and shit, that joker.
Yeah.
And it's been going on for like a year straight now. I'm booked out there like a motherfucker, man.
That's
I just
what's
did
up.
a fight. I just did a fight for somebody out there. Nigga, I don't know nothing about no boxing. I'm
Yeah,
living.
tell me about that, bro.
Man,
You walked the boxer out
Yeah.
to the ring? Or
Yeah.
who was it?
His name Joey All Day. That's his name.
Where's he from?
He's from Odessa.
Odessa?
Yeah.
How'd it feel being out there in that with that big crowd type
in
shit?
the arena and shit. So
Yeah.
man,
I
every
bet
time
that
I
was a
look-
crazy feeling.
Yeah, every time I look at the pictures, I'm like, damn. Cause I know the whole key to this rap shit anyways, in my eyes, is to try to do the shit that the other motherfuckers ain't doing. And I can't name too many motherfuckers I know did that.
Yeah.
So now I was happy for that shit, you know, and it helped me out in a lot of ways, you know. Features, more shows. That show led to another show. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like opportunities came out of that, man. So yeah, I was very grateful for that one, man.
What song did you walk him out to? The Midland Odessa?
Odessa. I made him his own version.
Dang,
I
that's
made
what's
him
up.
his own version, changed the intro, said his name, tell him
Yeah.
go knock a motherfucker out, all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his own version. He don't the one that got his own version.
So what message do you have for any upcoming artists that's trying to come up in the rap game?
Man, I got a lot of them. Don't trust nobody.
Okay.
Don't act like no groupie, because I promise you try to act like you one of them groupie rappers, that's exactly how you gonna get treated.
Okay.
And I'm saying all that from experience. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like I said, at the end of the day, most rappers these days are looking for handouts, man. Like I said, it may work to a certain degree for some people, man, but it's better if you don't take the handout. Because you'll appreciate the success more once you get the success and you know that you did that, not somebody had to put you up or whatever, man. That's just me. Because ain't nobody gave me shit, period. Nothing. Even the Swishahouse shit, I still did everything.
Okay.
Everything. Anything you ever see my face, name, I did that. So I'm very proud of myself coming from a very small place. You know what I'm saying? There can't too many people say they made it out of a town that was population of 2,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very grateful for that. So yeah. And you know, I have people that live in Dallas and Houston and any other big city always asking me, Yella, how did you do this? How did you do that? And I tell them the same thing I just told y'all. It works better that way. It just do. You know what I'm saying? And then but the most important thing If you ain't got no money to put behind your shit, you might as well don't rap. You ain't got no money, you assed out. I don't give a damn how hard you are. I know a lot of talented broke ass niggas, man. I know a lot of them.
Takes money to make money.
And I know a lot of rich, whack ass niggas too. And that's why you would not like certain people that you see in the game, but they may suck, but they got the funds and the grind to put behind the shit. That's why you see this weird ass shit going on. They're keeping it real, man.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's why you hear Booty Hole Brown and all that shit. Yeah, for real. No shit. I say the shit the average rapper won't say. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of shit.
None but God.
For real.
Type shit. Yeah, bro. So, man, how was it feeling, bro, when you started hearing all your music going everywhere, all across the highways type shit? Like when you got that snap from that fan of Milwaukee, that shit make you feel like, oh shit, you know, I put all this grind in and it's getting places.
Man, for a while, see, I really truly believe in taking the humble route, which meaning that when certain things happen, you don't get overexcited about it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when people brag about certain shit, the Lord give them and the Lord take them, man. He take it right back.
True.
So I really, truly, Lil Wayne can walk in here right now, and I'm just gonna look at this nigga, like, because, like I said, man, I always have been a humble dude. What that man doing ain't helping me, so why would I be on his nuts? But that's what these niggas do. They be on these niggas' dick, man. That ain't gonna get nothing out of it.
Bunch of fugazi shit, bro.
I'm telling you. But I will say the one time that I realized that my shit is doing something, and it may not mean it may do mean something to the world, but to me, it hit me when Flip and Tum Tum put me on their last album. That's when I realized, I'm like, damn, I am doing something.
Yeah. Shout out to Little Flip.
Yeah, them boys put me on their album, man. Them boys put me on their album, man. That shit right there. I mean, of course, I didn't like. This is my first time actually really saying this, but it made me. I'm like, damn, I fucking know these boys, man. For real, man.
Just sat back and thought about that shit. Just feel kind of surreal, like at first.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, damn, I'm looking at the track list.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Highway Yella on this bitch.
Yeah. Did you, growing up, did you say there were an influence on you, Flip?
Oh,
Did a big influence on you? Yeah.
That, man, besides Twister and Bone Thugs and UGK, man, it was straight screwed up click Swishahouse, DSR.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally, man, I used to borrow money from my cousin, ask my mama for money, ask my grandma for money, because where I'm from, you couldn't get the original shit. You had to go 30, 45 miles down the road to get that shit. Yeah. So when it came, shit, I racked up. I still got all that shit to this day. Like, for real.
I used to get the DSR tapes back at T-Town back in the day.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So adding to that, I just noticed that you put something that you just knocked out of your bucket list. Do you want to talk about that?
That depends on which one you talking about.
Boosie.
Oh man, see, I even forgot about that. Yeah, man, I even forgot about that. You've been doing your homework, I see.
Of course.
I see, but yeah, that Boosie shit. Me being originally from Louisiana.
Research.
Yeah, she did her research. Me originally being from Louisiana, that meant everything. And I still haven't dropped a record yet. I thank God I haven't dropped a record yet. If I would have dropped it when I said I was going to drop it, I'd be in a fucked up space right now, especially since the stuff I've been dealing with.
What's the name of that record?
They don't want to see you shine.
I want to see you shine. Real shit.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I promise.
Where'd y'all record that at? Were you in the studio with Boozy?
Yeah, I was in the studio with him in Vegas.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
Yeah, in Vegas. I flew to Vegas just to do that.
Shooting craps?
Nah, I wasn't doing all that.
Yeah.
I went out there, we did the shit. I shot a video to a whole nother song. And matter of fact, I just dropped that video last week called Feel Good. I did that shit and I came back. I was only out there on business. I wasn't trying to gamble. I wasn't trying to fool no women, nothing.
Just straight business.
When it's straight business, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't let nothing distract me or none of that shit. that's another thing too. When you ask me something I want to tell these up and coming rappers, like you could easily, I'm talking about easily get distracted, especially when everyone sees that you finna come up. It's like they get a little trigger spot in their head. Let me fuck with this nigga. Let me fuck with his head. And man, I know a lot of dudes that done had it and threw it away. And the number one cause, and I ain't afraid to say this shit either, the number one downfall for a man is a fucking female, man.
I was about to say something.
That's the number one. And I say that shit to myself every day because I don't want to be that, because I have come close a couple of times, ain't gonna lie. But man, I had to go back and listen to one of my old songs.
Bob and Weave.
Man,
Bob and Weave that shit.
Hey, that's a full-time job. I mean, especially you man out here, you dealing with women, it's gonna come at you. You gotta be prepared for it when it comes. And there's been a lot of times where a woman try to take me off my feet, man. Just because I'm doing what I do. You know, you got people that hate you because you're doing something that they cousin might want to do. It ain't even them. They don't even be them. Like the average person that don't rap, they not like you because they brother rap and he can't do what you do. So man, people set you up, do all kind of weird shit to try to trick you to fall, man. Like I deal with that every day, for real.
They don't want to see you shine.
Man, that's exactly.
So yeah, bro. I know I was watching your videos and I seen when Watts gave you the Swishahouse chain, bro.
Yeah.
You wanna?
Well, that ain't gonna lie. Besides, Flippin' Tum Tum put me on the song, and I do have to throw the fact that me and ESG did an album. ESG, me and ESG, ESG literally came to my mama's house in Louisiana and woke me up and said, "Hey, nigga, it's time to rap."
He's originally from out there too, ain't he? From the boat?
He's from southern Louisiana though. I'm from northern Louisiana. I'm close to Shreveport.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, when I got the chain in TV Journey put around my neck. Well, when I got the announcement, when I got the news, I cried that day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of they expect for us rappers to be just like super hard, but I got a very emotional side. So yeah. That was one of the times I cried, fool. Yeah. When I got the chain, I sat there with my uncle for about 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, damn, this shit happened for real. Because you gotta look at it. Ain't no one was officially a part of Swishahouse for probably like 10 years. Yeah. And much as I know the people he was dealing with, he could have put anybody in that spot, but he put me in it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I know growing up, you know, we used to see Swishahouse too, like Swishahouse and DSR. So, shit, I know that must have been a badass feeling, you know, we were coming up, seeing Swishahouse or DSR, and then you become a part of them.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That's what's up.
I felt, man, that was one of the biggest wonderful feelings I had throughout my career, man.
What's your relationship with Swishahouse now, bro? Y'all still working?
Spill the tea.
Hell no.
Y'all want to pour you some more?
Yeah, spill it.
Hey,
give it to
one thing.
Trill Spill.
I'm Trill Spill.
I'm gonna put
it. Be the first ones to know.
I'm gonna put it out there where it ain't too disrespectful. Me and Watts, it's nothing. But anyone else over there, if they call me, we can talk. We could kick it. Whatever, because I didn't really just have a deep relationship with anybody over there like that. It was more
business.
Yeah. But as far as Watts, Watts on some shit that I can't fuck with, man. Like, you know, the first day I got in Swishahouse, niggas was telling me, man, don't fuck with that nigga. And you know, I just like somebody come to me right now, hey man, don't go up there fucking with Chedda Loc then. I said, why you telling me that Chedda Loc ain't did shit to me? And that's how I was like about that. So I'm more of you show me, and then I decide if I want to fuck with you or not.
You make your own judgment for yourself type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because people have hidden agendas. They could be telling you that shit because they might really want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And can't. But no, man, like, and this is my first time putting it out there like that. And this gonna get deeper. I'm just gonna let y'all get a taste of it right now. No, I ain't Swishahouse no more, and I ain't fucked up. To be honest, it could have been the best thing that ever happened to me because shit, the day that he and I didn't leave, I got kicked out. I ain't never got kicked out of shit, bro. Yeah. And it's gonna fuck with me forever mentally. Like it's gonna fuck with me forever, but it's gonna make me a harder artist. You know what I'm saying? Because the way it happened, and you know, I'm not gonna go into that part of it right now. I'm gonna keep that shit on the level of how they. I'm gonna keep it to the same degree that they speaking on. Yeah. But a lot of that bullshit is falsified, man. I'm not no bad guy, man. They trying to make it seem like I'm just a bad artist, like talking about I'm ruining the brand. Like how I'm ruining the brand? If anything, I elevated that motherfucker. Like,
man, I seen you repping Swishahouse everywhere, bro.
I slept in Swishahouse shirts. I buried my grandmother wearing a Swishahouse chain. Dude, I got 40-something, 50-something shirts in my closet right now. I ain't never wore with a Swishahouse logo. Yeah. And only reason I haven't done, because you know, in life we learn to not act out of anger. Because if you act off of emotions, most likely you gonna fuck up some shit. And there's a lot of things I started to do when that shit happened. I wanted to burn all that shit, all that. But at the end of the day, I feel I had to really think because the whole Swishahouse didn't fuck over me. Mm-hmm. He did. Mm. So I'm not gonna say fuck Swishahouse. I will never say fuck Swishahouse because everybody didn't do nothing to me over there. You know what I'm saying? Me and G-Dash still cool. I can call G-Dash right now. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And you know, even though me and Mike Clark had words, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I went off on him. I didn't like the shit that he was telling me, but it was coming from someone else, so he had to do his job. And I'm saying that on camera. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, if it's meant to be, if I see him, I'm gonna tell, look, bro, I shouldn't have went off on you. Yeah, I did. I told niggas eat my dick. Straight up. I don't give a fuck. You piss me off, I don't give a fuck. So, you know.
It got you heated.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still heated. I'm still pissed off. You gotta check this out. It's like you watching motherfucking, say for instance, Full House. You watch Full House, you watching Bob Saget on here after all this time. This is your favorite character on the TV show. Yeah. So you done fell in love with the character and what he has done. And then you finally get to meet this motherfucker or get acquainted with him and you find out he's a fucking hoe ass motherfucker. Damn. Like that's ruined your childhood. That's what this is. Like it's like my childhood is fucking ruined. Like I said, besides Twister, Bone, and UGK, it was Swishahouse and SUC, and I put them the same because, you know, of course y'all know it's the big thing when it comes to Screw and Watts. Yeah. I never put one above the other. Only thing I say that Screw was first and Watts came second. But their styles are so different that you can't just say one is. Me, out of the respect, I kept them on the same thing, and I still will. And to be honest, that's the only thing I will miss about having him around is getting my shit chopped by him. That's it. All the other shit, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like I don't, because the shit that been happening behind the scenes, like I said, I'm not gonna get into that deep right now. Maybe this, cause when people see this shit, they gonna want to know what the fuck happened. Maybe he will see this motherfucker and want to have a conversation. Yeah. But
I want to reach out to you.
He may want to have a conversation, but he know this fucked up. Technically, I didn't do shit. Anything, all I was a team player. I was loyal to this man. You feel me? Because, like I said, the Houston politics, Watts is from the north, Screw from the south. Yeah. I live in the south. You know what I'm saying? Part-time. I live in the south. So, I used to walk around the hood with my shit on, and niggas will try to talk shit to me. You feel me?
You got to switch your house.
Yeah, I rep that shit. I rep that shit. I ain't give a fuck where I went. I rep that shit. So you know, niggas, you know, you still got niggas that's still minding 99 and shit like that. And nigga would try to check you, but after I speak my piece on, you know, niggas will respect it, and niggas wouldn't fuck with me like on some bullshit. But it's niggas that still don't like that shit. And when they see me with it, you know, niggas had to see what's up. Had to check me about it. Yeah. And I said, I'm defending you. I'm loyal to you, but I ain't get that same loyalty back. there's been a few situations where he wasn't loyal to me back. Like, my nigga, I would've shot a nigga for you if it came down to it, my nigga. Like, I told that man I love him, my nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? And like I said, that's gonna forever fuck with me because that was part of my life. Like I said, I grew up listening to that shit, going to get the originals. My grandmother died a year and a half ago. She loved that Swishahouse chain. And I wore it to the funeral. I buried her in that motherfucking chain. And I had to end up going to melt that bitch down for this. I didn't want to do that, bro. I ain't finna lie to you. I didn't want to, but I had no choice. Because I ain't finna rep no shit that ain't repping me. You feel me? I don't give a fuck how powerful or how big it may. If it ain't fucking with me, I ain't fucking with it.
Do you think that bygones could be bygones in the future if he was ever to talk to you and let stuff go and apologize for any misunderstandings that y'all could have had?
Man, I don't know. Cause in 2023, man, when you say fuck a motherfucker, you gotta say fuck her. And if it's just like a toxic relationship. You keep going back, you're gonna get fucked every time you go back. But that was with the conversation. I ain't gonna get in depth of the conversation, but that was one of the things he was saying. Oh, we still family. I still love you. Still my brother. But that's not what the fuck the actions were. You feel me? But he did say one thing that made me want to elevate. He said you could be like Paul, Slim, and Comin. I took that shit and I'm running with it. I'm gonna be one of them, if not better. I believe in myself, man. I learned a lot from that. That shit was more of a lesson. I'm not saying that was a bad time, you know what I'm saying? I love being a part of Swishahouse. I ain't gonna lie about that. I love being a part of Swishahouse. But at the end of the day, like I said, if it ain't fucking with me, I ain't fucking with it. Yeah. But you know, what people don't understand, I still know and believe that the same results that I'm getting right now, I would have got it without it. It was something I wanted to do. I didn't need that shit. It was something I wanted to do because that's what I grew up on. I wanted to make other people, the kids younger than me, to believe that something that you grew up on is somehow you could be a part of that shit. Yeah. And that's what I did. I made history over there, regardless if they admit it or not. I made history in that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? When I dropped Coming Down They Dead, everybody screaming Swishahouse again. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? And I got receipts on that. And you know, like I said, man, I don't know. All I know is that technically I supposed to have fucked up the brand and all that. I don't know what that. I still don't know what that means to this day. And then I done seen subliminal interviews talking about I'm blackballed and all that type of shit. How, my nigga? Bro, honestly, I've been doing more shit since I left. Like I said, I'm not finna sit here on here and make it just. I said I got kicked out. Did I want that to happen? Fuck no. I'd be lying and say that if I wanted to leave. I didn't. I wanted that shit for life. Like, because that was my life. So, of course, I wanted to be in a better position with that shit. But all that shit happened like right after I did the song with Boosie. And I just knew if that plan would have still stayed in motion, it would have done something for us as a whole. Not just me and not just him. It would have done something for us as a whole. Yeah. But now, you know, you forced me to become a bigger and better boss of my own. That's why my diamonds are big now. Yeah. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about?
For sure.
And you know, like I said, I don't hate the man. I don't hate nobody. God put us here to love everybody, bro. I just hate the whole ass shit that he did. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I'm forced to go deeper, if I had to make a phone call just to come back to get deeper, just to get it out, I will. But I'm not finna go on here and make no Facebook post or make a post on Instagram. That's too easy, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even that type of nigga. And I was just telling somebody the other day, I'm not even that type of guy to sit here and like to talk like that. But what people don't understand is that was my livelihood, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you just sat there and just kept poking me until I started bleeding, bro. You feel me? That shit hurts. And I ain't gonna say I'm gonna forever be fucked by it, but it's gonna fuck me up for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use that shit as energy and fuel to build this shit.
Build Highway again.
Because when I started, all this happened in the same year as far as how it all started. My name changed to Highway Yella. Highway Gang came right after that, and like a couple of months later, the Swishahouse shit happened. Not to mention what a lot of people know that I was down with Watts like 10 years prior. Me and Watts had been getting money together before that. Watts done had got me booked in Colorado before, and you know we did a lot of West Texas shows, so it wasn't really too much of a difference. Just more I was stamped. You know what I'm saying? So
back
like
then,
I said,
when you going by Highway Yella or you were Yellow Boy?
I was going by Yellow Boy. And I was fucking with him then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like this shit, it's fucked up, but that's the game. You know, I ain't the first person it happened to. Even in this, with this situation, I mean, I've been told, like I say, I ain't gonna put nobody else in there because it's about me. But I've been told that exactly how it was gonna happen, and I be damn, it happened. Like I said, when people tell me shit, I'm like, nah, that can't happen to me. I'm different. I mean, you supposed to think you different and better. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I was in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's just gonna be kind of hard because you gotta think about it. They came out with Still Tipping. It's not a day that goes by if I don't see somebody post a song on Instagram, turn on 97.9, they playing it, and that's like a theme song to when other people come from out of town. They use that as their theme song for whatever situation. So I could never run from it. I'm always gonna hear about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna hear it. It's not like you dealing with a female, you cut her off and you never see her again. Yeah. You could get rid of the memories and shit like that, but this shit is concrete, and that's what makes it harder for me because you go look back 5 years, every post I either had a Swishahouse hat, the chain, or the motherfucking shirt. And I'm like, damn, I can't, much as I want to erase that shit, I can't. Because memories pop up. Other people got pictures with me. That's why a lot of people, like, they use that, you know, to tell me happy birthday or just want to show me love. They got pictures with me wearing that shit. So this shit here is fresh, so I haven't got a chance. Now that's another thing. I was forced to have to sit back because I came into this shit wearing this jewelry. All of a sudden, you know, this happens. I'm like, man, I'm not finna be wearing this shit. I did 2 shows, like, naked, without no jewelry, and I felt so, I just didn't feel like, I ain't gonna say myself because this shit don't make me, but it was part of my image. And I was so used to having 6, 7 chains on. I had 3 Swishahouse chains, 3. I still got one in the car, but I got rid of the other 2, but anyway. So, you know, after that second show I did without the chain, I said, man, I gotta get some more shit. I went to Journey the first day when Watts did this shit. I went to Journey the same day. I said, hey man, melt this motherfucker. They were breaking it down on how much it'll cost to add more to all that shit. Last minute, I took the chain back and walked out because I'm thinking at the time it may be a misunderstanding. Maybe we'll talk about it. Maybe something he's dealing with and he's acting all emotional. He's a very emotional person. And if you personally deal with him, you would know that. You wouldn't know that just being a fan. Yeah. You have to really know him. He's a very emotional person. So I'm thinking, okay, he might hit me back. We might work this shit out. I held on to the chain for probably about 2 to 3 weeks. I even did one show wearing the chain just for the hell of it. When fan would come take a picture, I took that bitch in. It just didn't feel right, man. Like that's how I know I'm a solid dude. Cause most people they run with fake shit. They had a chance to do some shit like I could have done. They would have ran with it. I'm just not that type of dude. So yeah, man. I told Johnny, hey man, melt this motherfucker down. I didn't want to do that. Like I said, it had strong memories with that chain. But like I said, man, the value was too high, and the value was too high just for me to keep, but I couldn't do nothing with it. Yeah. So I had to get rid of it. I didn't want to, but I did. Like I said, man, I'm not finna be repping nothing that ain't repping me. That's just like my shit. I don't want nobody fully repping Highway Gang. They thinking a part of my shit, and I ain't even paying them no mind. It is what it is. You feel me? I'm good, bro. You see me, I'm good. I'm still doing shows. I'm still dropping music. All that shit. Yeah. And the most fucked up, only thing about it is that the music that I have left, that I was going to release under them, I'm still dropping the shit. But as far as what it was supposed to do, it probably never will because they're not gonna stamp it. And of course, it's songs in there. Swishahouse this, Swishahouse that. But like I said, if you's a real rapper, you know how much money goes into one song before it's even released.
All the studio time,
mixing and mastering. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all that shit coming out. I still got like 2 videos that's, you know what I'm saying, that I shot wearing the chains that haven't came out. That I'm trying to get all that out by the end of the year. So 24 get here, I'm on some other shit.
Is this gonna drop under your label, the Highway Gang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have any shout outs you want to give out?
Man, I just want to shout out God and everybody that's down with this Highway Gang shit. That's it. Cause like I said, man, that's another thing, man. Man, you can't take nobody's, if you a rapper, whatever, it don't matter what you're doing. Man, you can't take nobody serious because one thing about it, that's why the word motion is so relevant now. When you know for the road, words like motion and energy and vibes, man, we ain't hear that shit 10 years ago. You know, them 3 of the main words you hear today.
Toxic.
Hey, that too. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm trying to say is, if you someone out here and you doing this, people don't look at the fact that there's a thing called reality. When reality hit us, the artists, we may be forced to fall back. But what they ain't looking at, they looking at it like, damn, this nigga ain't posted on social media in a month. This nigga done fell off. Oh, I ain't a fan of him no more.
Yeah.
That shit really happened. And that's another, this brings me to another thing.
Let them know.
The other thing I hate about this, the only thing I dislike about, I ain't gonna say I dislike it and like it at the same time. There's already have been people that switched up. I don't want no more. What camera I'm looking at? I don't want,
whichever one you want.
I don't want no motherfucker fucking with Yella just because I was part of Swishahouse. If you ain't fucking with Highway Yella because you fuck with Highway Yella, don't even worry about coming over here. I promise you, I won't lose no sleep. I've been waiting to say that for 6 months, man.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to say that shit for like 6 months, man, because there's been people that I've told that I thought they were close to me. Shit, them niggas switched up after that.
Yeah, heard from them
and then how could you fuck with something just because they tied to a certain thing, but you don't actually believe in them? Like, come on, man, that's fake than a bitch.
Yeah, true.
Like, I didn't even have women that realized that I wasn't part of that shit no more. Oh, I ain't shit. Like for real, like it happens, man. Like
some people just switch up on
they switching up. That's why, man. That's why I'm saying, man. I'm not fucked up about no clout, no fame. The only reason why I'm in this shit now is because I love the music, man. If it weren't for the love of music, I've been quit. This shit is faked in the bitch. All 95% of it, dog. Yeah. All of it, man. From the bitches to the niggas. All that, man. Yeah. Hoes want to fuck you just because you got a hot song. They don't even give a... I have women come up to me. They don't even give a fuck what my name is. They don't even ask what my real name is. They don't give a fuck about my kids. Like, you threw me off already with that shit. I don't want no... Like they
call
just
you by your song name type shit.
Yeah, they just wanna fuck with the success and be a part of that. They wanna be able to go tell their homegirl.
They just see the image and type shit.
Girl, you know I sucked Highway Yella did. Like that's how they be, bro. I'm telling you, I've seen. I ain't gonna say I've seen it all, but I've seen a lot. And like me being the age that I am and how long I've been doing that shit, I'm not infatuated with that just because you wanna fuck with me. You don't give a fuck about what my name is. You don't give a fuck about my kids. You don't know if I'm 21 or 40. You know what I'm saying? It's really
They're
like that.
He's the rapper.
Yeah, it's like that, man. So, like I said, when you out here doing your thing, just know that when you have to take a break, the ones that was just there because that was good with seeing what you was doing, they gonna fade away. They gonna fade away, and I've been dealing with a lot of that. And you know, like I said, I honestly didn't know what to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know what to do. I knew what to do, I just didn't know how to do it. And you know, I'm here now. Shit, like I said, I know what could come out of this. Good or bad. I ain't tripping because I stood on my shit and I was solid about it. I ain't lie about nothing. Shit, like I said, I got receipts on everything I said, bro.
Yeah.
I guarantee you anything that's said about me that ain't come out of my mouth, they can't pull no receipt on it. You feel me? Like I said, man, I done did shit everywhere around here. I've been around enough for motherfuckers to fuck with me all over, man. Like I said, man, it's gonna get deeper. You know, I'm gonna leave it where it's at for now, but it gets deeper. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
we're gonna need the part 2.
Oh yeah,
Trill Spill part 2
with
Highway Yella. Y'all stay tuned. And man, so yeah, let everybody know any upcoming projects.
Oh yeah,
shit, shows, all that good stuff. Man.
The shows come constantly, but as of now, you know, like projects, I said, me, Tom, and Big Tuck will be in Odessa on the 28th.
Oh, y'all hear that?
Corpus Christi on November the 4th. Some shit like that. That's them the only 2 I remember. But it's a lot more. Like I said, I only remember when they get close. But I'm dropping Highway Kush on my birthday, October 16th. I'm dropping Highway Kush. That's ready to go.
Oh, you're October, baby.
Oh yeah, big legal shit, man.
Hey, me too, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
October.
Hey, October's the best month in the goddamn
yes, sir,
baby.
Happy birthday to y'all.
Appreciate that.
And man, we got Coming Down Ain't Dead 3 coming out. I got an album called The Meltdown. The Meltdown. Yeah, The Meltdown. It's coming. And like I said, I ain't holding nothing back. That's why I'm trying to get all this other shit out of it. Like I said, man, boys done woke up a nigga for real, man.
Sleeping John.
Oh, like a motherfucker, dog. I'm telling you, it's up. And like I said, I ain't sparing shit. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is when you hear what I gotta say is the shoe fit wet, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Like that whole up.
Hey, you probably gonna have to tighten that something so hard, goddamn. You gonna wish I said. You gonna pray that I stop talking, cause when I start running my mouth, I ain't stop.
So y'all hear that? My boy got a lot of dope shit dropping soon. A lot of shows, a lot of projects. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Highway Yella, my boy, I appreciate you coming through for real, bro.
Man.
Let them know where they could find your music.
Yeah. Tell them where to find you at, bro.
Man, no matter what you looking for, just type in Highway Yella, man. My name is gonna pop up. I don't Christian Mingle, all that. Highway Yella's on there, baby. Look me up. Yeah. I'm talking about, hey, if you can't get your name pulled up on Google, you don't need to be a rapper anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of you boy rapping can't.
Nothing pops up.
I got a Wikipedia page. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna find Highway Yella.
Wikipedia.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Like I said, Highway Yella on everything, man. You know, if y'all producers want to see me, beat highwayyella@gmail.com. And that's another thing too, bro.
Features. Just hit your DM. Anybody want to feature?
Hit the booking line 713-208-6845, and I ain't doing shit free, man. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? That's another thing, boy. You boys quit trying to have a shit for free. You won't want nobody. You ain't trying to get nobody nothing for free. So what make you think I'm supposed to give you something for free, nigga? You know what I'm talking about?
You heard.
Hey, and quit trying to do nigga songs with niggas thinking just because you paid them to do a song that they supposed to promote it. If you want them to promote the song, you work out that business with him and pay him more or however that go, man. Y'all, a lot of y'all boys, man, I'm telling you, I could talk for hours about the shit that y'all niggas need to stop doing, man.
Hey, like we said, part 2. We gonna have a lot more shit in part 2.
I could be talking for hours about a lot of shit you rap niggas be doing, man. I'm talking about like y'all niggas sitting up here. It's a difference between supporting a nigga and dick riding a nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even like it when niggas try to come at me with that dick ride shit. I don't like that. I just don't like that, man. Like, I like genuine shit. Anything I do, anything that gotta come to me to be accepted, it gotta be genuine, man. I ain't with that fake shit. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck how fat your ass is, none of that. If it ain't genuine, y'all don't want to rhyme me, man. Real talk, man.
And when y'all go ahead and give my boy a follow, go like, comment, share his shit. Highway Yella, Highway Gang. My homegirl Mary Lee, y'all go follow her too. You wanna let them know your info?
Official Barbie 18 on IG.
Y'all hear that? Chedda Loc, Trill Spill, K-Pack Films, Popcorn Films, Highway Gang, Coming Down Ain't Dead.
Hey, Coming Down Ain't Dead, baby. Hey, that's my biggest song. Y'all go stream that shit in the middle of no desert song.
Hey, RIP to my boy Booster, man.
Yeah, man.
RIP to
Booster. I would never heard of this man 10 years ago if it weren't for Booster. I'm like, who the fuck is this Chedda Loc guy?
Yeah,
I can pull up the file right now. I was like, who the fuck is Chedda Loc? I was like, man, who the fuck is this guy? And you know what I said? Here we are. You feel me? I told her what I told her. I said, bro, I've been seeing your name a lot. Cause you know, like I said, I don't pay attention. I don't try to pay attention to niggas. But I see it, but I don't. But I've always saw Chedda Loc in the mix somewhere. And you know,
same thing. I've been seeing you grind for a minute, bro. So I definitely respect your grind, bro. For real. Trill Spill. Y'all stay tuned, man.